Some of you may know that I went to college at Brown University, but you may not know that Brown shares its Hillel with an art school down the hill, the Rhode Island School of Design. I met my first love, Spencer, at the Brown RISD Hillel. We used to do our homework together, and because I was a comparative religion major and he was an illustration major, our homework assignments were really quite different from each other. I remember sitting together one night and looking up from a book I was reading to see Spencer sitting in front of a large piece of blank paper with a charcoal pencil in his hand, thinking. I asked him what his assignment was, and I was surprised to hear he had to make a drawing using a piece of paper with very specific dimensions and nothing but a charcoal pencil. It was so restrictive. Wouldn't it allow you to be more creative, I asked, if you could make a drawing using any materials you wanted? No, he said. Restrictions spark creativity. This Rosh Hashanah morning, which falls on Shabbat, we come before you, Holy Blessed One, with so many restrictions. The pandemic prevents us from gathering in one place in person and hearing each other's voices, singing together. And Shabbat prevents us from blowing the shofar and from reciting the beloved Avinu Malkeinu prayer. The 18th century Hasidic master, Rabbi Levi Yitzchak of Berdichev, gave the following speech on one Rosh Hashanah that, like this year, fell on Shabbat. Master of the universe, today all your creatures pass before you like a flock of sheep, and you pass judgment upon them. Two great books lie before you open, the book of life and the book of death. The righteous are inscribed in the book of life, and the transgressors are written in the book of death, God forbid. But today is Shabbat. Did you not command in your holy Torah that is forbidden to write on Shabbat? True. It is permitted to violate Shabbat for pikuach nefesh in order to preserve a life. So you are permitted to inscribe the righteous in the book of life. But no such clause permits inscribing those who have transgressed your will in the book of death. I therefore inform you, Avinu Shebashamayim, dear Father in heaven, that according to the laws of your Torah, you must inscribe all your children for a year of life, health, and prosperity. Restrictions, painful as they may be, can spark creativity, and they can be life-giving. Hayom Harat Olam, today the world is born. Not today the world was born, but today the world is born anew, as every day we partner with you, source of life, in the renewal of creation. And as the mother of 3 children, including twins, I know firsthand that we are born into this world by pushing through pain, by pushing past restrictions towards love. In a moment, we will begin the Shacharit service with the words, HaMelech Yoshev al Kisei Ram V'Nisa. Compassionate and merciful ruler sitting on a high and lofty throne, we come together this morning, both of us restricted. Though our hands are tied in so many painful ways, we reach out to you in prayer from all over the country, and we ask you to reach back to us. Holy Blessed One, today is Shabbat. Write us in the book of life. Help us find a new beginning, and we will do our best to live good and worthy lives, even with, or perhaps even because of all of these restrictions. Help us remember that life itself is a sacred gift.